Hello. Hello. Am I audible? Hello. Hello.
Yes, Pravati, you are audible to me.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
We'll start.
sure.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my absolute honor and privilege to introduce a truly inspiring and multifaceted personality, our esteemed speaker for today's webinar, CA Indiresh Palan. CA Indiresh Palan is not only a distinguished chartered accountant, but also a national swimming champion whose journey from vision to victory is a testament to resilience, passion, and excellence. Professionally, CA Indras Palan has carved a niche for herself in the field of chartered accountancy since 2006, holding a master's degree in commerce, clearing the UGC NET in 2013. Her corporate journey includes pivotal role at JPMC and Aditya Birla Minax before she embarked on her path as a practicing chartered accountant. She holds certificate in forensic audit and fraud detection, FAFD, and anti-money laundering laws from ICAI. She has also contributed as a faculty member for ICI's FAFD and GMCS courses, demonstrating her commitment to nurturing future professionals. Beyond her professional achievements, CA Indresh Palan is celebrated national swimming champion. She has won numerous medals at national and state level championships, including gold at a prestigious 16th National Paralympic Swimming Championship in 2017, for which she was honored with Divyang Khel Pratibha Puruskar by Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Sri Vijay Bhai Rupani. Her swimming accolades span from Ocean Sea Championship to setting benchmark as a part of India's first team of para swimmers to complete a 40-kilometer rally swim in Maharashtra's water. Her story has been featured in the Chartered Accountants Journal and in the YouTube video by Super Achievers True Atmanirbhar, reflecting her inspiring journey of perseverance and success. Today, as she speaks on the topic from vision to victory, women creating impact, we are not just hearing from professional and an athlete, but from a beacon of hope and empowerment for all. Well, with this, please join me in welcoming the remarkable CA Indresh Palan. Welcome, sister.
Thank you, Prabhavati. Thank you so much for having me here and giving me great introduction. I'm truly honored to be here on this auspicious day of when we are celebrating International Women's Day. So I'm really privileged and happy to be here. And it's just that I would like to hear from you guys too while sharing my own journey so that it's not just me inspiring others when I go to any forums. I believe that I get inspired from others' story too. So it's both ways. It's not one-way communication. So I would love to hear you guys, your experiences a bit more, whenever you feel like, jumping up and sharing your experiences in between, that would be great. Yeah. So, how are we going, Prabhavati? Are we starting session or anybody's talking before?
We can start. We can start.
Oh, nice. So, very good morning to all of you. I see here Puranji, very good morning to you. Jaya, very good morning. Diksha, good morning. Abdul Aziz ji, good morning. And Amravati, very good morning to all of you. And I'm very happy to be here and sharing whatever little experiences I have through the journey of life. Uh, so let's begin. Yeah. So, as you know, already Prabhati gave a good introduction. I'm a chartered accountant. I am mother. I am a daughter. I'm a daughter-in-law. I think every woman has been sharing these responsibilities very well. And it's just that I have added one more cap, being a swimming champion. So it's very happy to say that there are so many caps, but the journey is always, I think it's the iceberg. We just see the tip of it above, and beneath there is huge amount of, things going on. So it's the journey which I am sharing. It's how many are the audiences? Okay. Good morning, everyone here. Yeah. So where to start? It's not sharing my own experiences. It's like uh, telling the journey which I had as a chartered accountant, as a swimmer, as a mother. So I learned a few things in my this journey, that when you go ahead, people are supporting, people are unsupporting. I think first we have to believe in ourselves. Then only I think people around us believe you. So I think as a student, as a housemaker, as a girl, as a person, we have to stand out and believe in our own dreams. We should see, um, I think we have to give very good benchmark for ourselves, where we want to go. We have to dream big. We have to follow our passion. So I think when you introduced me, like I have so many caps, wearing so many caps. So it is easy to say, but it is not easy to be there. But what I see is every woman is an achiever. Everyone is doing their great job. Um, Now I will share my journey. I'm a chartered accountant. I am a swimmer. I have polio when I was little girl, when I was not even remembering. When I have seen society uh, giving sympathy, uh, I think which we don't need sympathy, we need empathy. We at the same time, there are many holding hands. There are few heroes in my life who believed me more than I believed myself. So if I just start from my school journey, uh, schooling was like I had to walk for 2 kilometers, then go to school, come back, and prepare food for the family. When I was in state 8 standard, I used to get up at 4:30 in the morning. Sorry, 3:45 every day, prepare lunch, and then go to school at 7 o'clock. You have to reach school. So it was when we see right now the achievements, people say that, hey, how lucky you are, but they don't know the journey. And I think it's the journey which is more enjoyable, not the destination. So when at this point of time in my life, when people think or meet, they say that, hey, you are so lucky. So I think it's not the luck, it's the hard work. Anyone out there who is dreaming, who is trying to put something in their life, become something, they have to believe in themselves. And then when you are believing in your dreams, I think others believe after some time, but I think you have to believe in yourself. So when I was going for schools, there was time when I never attended any school games because my professors in the school, my teachers in the school, they were so fond of that 12-year-old girl, 13-year-old girl who does all the household work and comes to school. Um, so they were quite loving teachers I had. They were, I think, respecting my hard work. Um, Once it happened that I reached school, I, I knew that it was sports day, but it was the routine. I just happened to reach to the school, and teacher met me on the gate. He said, "Go back to school. Go back home. Don't come here today. Um, just go and take some rest." So it was out of affection. Uh, that teacher sent me back home. I never knew that I would be impacting so much in the sports. Though I was sporty, but society at large will not see you the way you can, or society cannot take out your potential. It's you, you have to believe in yourself. You have to uh, find out your hobbies, find out your um, inner calling, what you love the most. I was loving my study the most, but at the same time, I was craving for something. It was 10th standard when there was one chapter, I don't even remember the chapter name. It was the story of a woman who crossed English Channel. The way the chapter was described, it touched my heart somewhere. And then at that time, I was not knowing what is swimming pool, what is how to get trained, nothing. But I thought that I should be doing this. I should be crossing English Channel once in my lifetime. So that was 10th standard when that seed was there in my heart. So the point of sharing this is that you don't know when you get that spark to do something different, which is not even near to start, not achieving. It's not near to start. I was staying at Poisser, getting at 3:45 and cooking, doing all the household work, going to school, coming back. I can't even think of swimming. It was just that you should study, secure your future. That was it. But if any time, any seed is sown, so I think we should keep that, we should preserve that seed. We should never forget that. The lesson I learned from that is this, that you should keep that seed. So what happened? I went on, and then family, um, situation improved. We moved from Poisser Chawl to my dad was in BST, so we moved to Parel BST quarters. I started my college there, and it was my brother who saw dream for me. He is the only person. I think we need only one hero in our life to change our future, our destiny. So he was the one who saw the dream, because he saw in his office that once CA comes, people get up in his respect, and the value of his signature, the value of his designation, his name. He got fascinated about that, and he suggested me. And that was the reason I was here in Mumbai all alone. Me, brother, and daddy, three of us were staying, and um, they were going to their college. Brother was going to college. Dad was going to office, and I was there as a homemaker student. I would say homemaker student. Why? Because I was the one who was taking care of everything at the age of 12. So from there, I was fortunate enough. I'm very lucky to have very good people around me. I got shifted to Boivada, BST quarters. That was the best thing in our life. And then from there, college started. I took the admission in CA course. I would take one more name apart from my brother who believed me, was Professor Dhakane. I was, for the first time in my life, in 12th standard, I took the tuition classes, Bhide Kapasi classes. I can take the name. And there, before the 12th examination, I decided that I would be appearing for PE2, PE1 course. And everyone was against. नहीं, आप CA नहीं कर सकते. I think our society mindset is such that people are there to say no. I think 99.99% people are there to say no, that you can't do it. It's just you only have to decide, yes, I can do it. You have to believe inside your heart. You don't need to tell anybody whether you believe yourself. Your action says everything. So when class ended, it was mathematics class, 12th standard. Everyone in the class left, and I had check 6,000 rupees check for PE1 class. I asked, sir, I want to do CA. He came to me and he said, beta, बहुत difficult hai, बहुत मुश्किल hai. I said one word, I can do it. When I said I can do it, that professor gave me a little pat on my cheek and he said, go for it. He was the second person in whole lifetime who said that you go for CA course. Even after enrolling for PE2, other professors, they commented, koi bhi CA karne chala aa jata, looking at me. So I think there courage comes. Courage, your belief, your determination, your hard work, everything should be in place to push you forward. I saw that. I did not say anything to him. I decided in my heart that CA to main kar lungi. You have to speak to yourself. I think that is the mantra, that you believe in yourself. What we do, we go for some validation from others. मैं कर सकती हूँ कि नहीं, मैं कर सकता हूँ कि नहीं. It's, we have to decide that we can do it. So that was the journey of CA, and I was fortunate enough while doing articleship or anything, I was not discriminated. I used to be sent like others. If others are sent 2 places in a day, I also used to be sent. So I think I took that as a blessing, that they are not pitying me. And when we say, I think I just hate the word bechara. People very sweetly they use this word bechara ko to aisa ho gaya, bechari aise hai. There is no point in using that word. So I was fortunate enough to be at such places where my work spoke and people believed that I'm doing right. I used to maybe give extra effort. For example, if I'm reaching 2 places in a day or 3 places in a day for some audit work or some visits, it was not that easy in Mumbai local trains, Mumbai buses. But I think that was the extra push point apart from CA course, traveling and visiting places and meeting people was something. So sorry guys, my mate came to ask. I'm so sorry. So that was very helpful to me. That I think boosted my confidence more. I never had any situation where I was given or not given the job as per my physical appearance. And when I became chartered, I I was about to become, I became chartered accountant in 2006. In 2004, we happened to move to Lokhandwala complex. And that is when I think my other journey started, other sports journey started. So before that, I used to go for walk. I used to do all the exercises. I learned yoga. Sports was in me, but there was not way or time or any guidance. It was not there. That was missing. But in 2004 was turning point. We moved to Lokhandwala complex, where there was very small pool in the society. I went there for the first day. I um, I was at the shallow part because it was not, I was not knowing how to go about it. But second day, I had little courage. My sister was there with me. She is not the great swimmer, but वो ऐसा swim कर लेती हैं जहां वो डूबेंगी नहीं. So she said that come here, पानी इतना ही है, ज्यादा नहीं है, डूबोगी नहीं. So I went second day. And second day when I was there, that water was so fascinating. And wait, third day, I could swim the breadth of the swimming pool. So from there, every day I started going to swimming. And then I think YouTube was not that much active. But I was just going to the pool, splashing water, trying to swim. Sometimes some other person has come to the pool and I'm just, staring that person, how they are doing it, observing them. And then there was a time, very quickly, I learned the swimming and there was a time when there was end of articleship and I was sitting home for a month, 1 month before I joined some corporate. So that was the time when I utilized it. I used to be in the pool for 4 or 5 hours altogether. So that is where I self-learned swimming. And then I became chartered accountant. I went to JPMC Chase, JP Morgan Chase, and then, there was another calling. I think our life, we should not be rigid about the life. We should be like water. I take water as my mentor. We should be living life the way water is. Water doesn't stop if there is pahad or pathar or anything. It makes its way. It just floats away. So we should be just enjoying the flow of life at every step. We should not be rigid कि हम अब सीए हो गए हैं तो हम सीए ही करेंगे, हम और कुछ नहीं करेंगे, या हम स्विमर बन गए हैं तो अब हम पढ़ाई नहीं करेंगे, हम और कुछ नहीं करेंगे। अभी आजकल के बच्चों के लिए तो कितनी अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं। दे कैन बी a sports person as well as they can be good in studies. They can balance both. So now people are more jagruk. There are more facilities. Government is giving a lot of facilities in terms of playgrounds, in terms of walking place, football ground, cricket ground was always there. But all these hockey ground, taekwondo, cricket, karate, so many things going on. Now people are more jagruk. So I think this generation, we can balance both. So it is not difficult as we think that it is very, very difficult to balance both. Yes, it is challenging. You will, if you are having 2, 3 lives living together, having all the responsibilities on the shoulder, you should know how to prioritize. Here, the importance of time management comes. How to manage your time, how to prioritize, how to take the help. When I am doing all these things, I have my support system. It's not that I am having 10 hands. No. You have to have your support system in place. You have to balance. You have to manage your time. You have to ask for help if needed. So from there, I moved to swimming, and I was very good in swimming. In 2007, I inquired myself. I was not knowing that we are called para. Para word came to my life after, I think, when I started participating for my para. Then I was like, oh, we are called para. Otherwise, this para word was alien to me. And thanks to my family, thanks to the society, where I was treated very equal in school, in college, in the society. And I think there is the hard work, your determination, your belief in yourself. I think that helped society to believe me. Though there were people who said, no, you can't do it. But then it's okay. You will not get all the yes in life. I think your own yes is very important. So after that, there was a phase. I am a chartered accountant. I'm corporate. I am a swimmer. I that dream which I saw in 10th standard of English Channel in 2007, I saw that materializing. I inquired. I got the response from UK that yes, you can swim. And I wrote it to them because I was not knowing the word para. So I said that, hey, I have polio in my left leg. Can I swim English Channel? And the answer came yes. And that is when I was so happy. And they told me the cost, how much cost it takes. It is very costly affair. Adventurous games are actually very costly. So I thought, let me save some money and then go for it. But then there was another calling. I believe balancing in life, if you are just climbing stairs at the corporate level and your personal life is low, I think at some point of time, we might feel something is lacking. That possibility, it's not that it is necessary, but what I felt that my life should be balanced. So I met Nishant and I decided to come back. And I think in our life, nothing is permanent. So I actually believe that too. I was not knowing how the Rajkot is. I'm in Rajkot. I'm based in Rajkot, and shifted from Mumbai to Rajkot. I had my baby, and then I was like, I have to go back to workforce. if you see in India, I think 83%, as some report says, 83% of women, they quit job after their childbirth or after their marriage. And very few percentage of ladies are able to come back to workforce. And that too in 4-5 months, majority of them leave because it is very challenging to balance your life. Where I think our society's outlook towards women should change. Our corporate world should change too. I think at then only we can say, yes, we are able to balance. For example, in corporate, if we are having childcare, I think most of the girls, they can go back to workforce. And here in our society, it's that if you're working, people think that it's your job to complete household work and then go to. I have few friends, few very near and dear one. For them, it's very challenging that they have to do all the household work and then complete the job. No, it's not right. You're a human being. You're not machine. Though, even if you're getting all the help, then also you are stretching yourself. You are working, I think, double or triple uh, the effort you should be taking. So it's the role of the society. They should change the outlook. And I think we as a women, we should not be living in guilt feel that, hey, my child is need me, or it's my job to prepare food. I am very fond of homemade food, but then we can always ask for help. We can, if we are not able to cook both the times or one time, we can ask for help. So I think that is how we can balance. And quitting of women in corporate jobs, I think that can be reduced. And if corporate takes, I think that is changing. Corporate is now changing the tradition. They are now having babysitter in the office, and I think that will go a long way. So as a woman, as an achiever, I think when we say Atmanirbhar, or when we say, what is the word that we say, women empowerment. What is women empowerment? Women empowerment is that when you are able to decide what you want to do, what is good for your family, what is good for your society, that decision-making power is empowerment. It's not the competition with the men. We cannot be men. We are women. We are having more strengths, more resilience, more capacity to absorb, more capacity to do multitasking. I think it's the women who has been blessed with multitasking. So my heart breaks when I see people who are in good position and they are kind of not able to make decision for themselves. The real empowerment comes when you are able to decide which house you want to buy, where you should be investing, where you should be working, how you should be managing. So that is the real empowerment. So, and I think in India, we are blessed. Here it's the International Women's Day celebration. But I think in India, we are being celebrated always as per our ancient, if we look back, I mean, we are called Devis. And whenever our goddesses are such that if something happens, they are the one who comes in front, and they lead and they protect. So we are the women, we are the nurturer, we are the protector, we are the decision makers. So, and yes, we have our that emotional capacity to take care of everything. So I think with that, we can move ahead. So that is what I did. I moved to Mumbai because I wanted to go back to workforce. After coming here, I realized that um, my it's not my cup of tea to do in business at this time in Rajkot, and it was very difficult to do practice because of my language. Here, society, a bit of their hesitant to go to women chartered accountant at that time in 2008, 9. So I decided I should go back to workforce, and I took very harsh decision. The decision was leaving my 1.5-year-old son here in Rajkot and going back to workforce. So I think that again the courage, again the emotional capacity comes. So I decided that when I told this, family was little surprised that it is very difficult, but then I convinced them, and they were also, believed, because I believed that I can do this. So I left my son. I went back to Mumbai. I was there with Aditya Birla Minax. And you know what? If you are very truthful, it was, there were many interviews I cracked, but I said I would be leaving my son and coming to the workforce. Nobody was believed. And fortunately, one company believed. I was there. I worked for some time, and then I decided to come back. And then when you are in trouble, just don't sit down and cry. When you are in trouble, increase your effort, increase your belief. So what I did, I opened every door for my career. I was ready to do teaching job. I cracked UGC net. I think at that time, I don't know what is the current situation. UGC net at that time, only less than 5% people in the country can clear that exam. But I decided that I can do, because what I thought, I can't do business here in Rajkot. I can't practice as a chartered accountant, and business was not my forte, so I can't do that. So what can I do? I can teach. And I thought that is national degree. I mean, that is good. UGC net is a good degree where you will get the good parity. But unfortunately, I came to know, I never applied, but I came to know that if you are applying for teaching job in Mumbai, you would be getting, at that time, I think it was 6 pay commission. You would be getting 6 pay commission there. But if you are working as a professor here in Rajkot with UGC net and MCOM degree and chartered accountant degree, you will be getting peanuts. So I decided, no, I can't do that. I have the love for teaching. I can do that in any ways, but I have to respect my education. I should not be going below my education qualification. I have the dignity for it. So I should be working at such where my education value is valued. So I decided not to do that. And then the journey came. I became a certified forensic expert, and now I'm practicing in that. With that, I also side by side kept on training. When I came here in Rajkot, as I said before, there are many no's than yes. So when I wanted to go for swimming, here we have very good, I think 50-meter Olympic size swimming pool we have in Rajkot, thanks to government. So, but then that is RMC, Rajkot Municipal Corporation municipal pool. You have to get doctor certificate that you are fit to swim. So that was my first encounter in Rajkot to the swimming pool and the people. Here, my husband and me, we both decided that we should be joining. The doctor, he signed my husband's form and he declined mine because he said, usko to polio hai, kaise swim karegi? The simple, blunt answer. And my husband said, she's already a swimmer and she knows how to swim. She's expert swimmer. But he did not sign it. And that was like, oh my goodness. People think that way also. And but then there were other doctors. I had to struggle to get my signature done, form signature done. After that was the doctor's declining signing my form. And then when I was going for the first day of my swimming, one doctor lady, I will not take the name, she is no more, but she was very famous child doctor. She said, ऐसे लोगों को क्यों पूल पे आने देते हैं? And I heard that. Can you imagine how you feel when you know the swimming? You are not, your form was not signed because how you will swim? When you are going for the first day to the pool, very new place, and you are hearing that comment, इन लोगों को क्यों आने देते हैं? But God has given me strength, and I think we all can stop the negative thought coming to us and impacting us. We should never ever think what people are saying to you. I see people mimicry me how I'm walking. I see people commenting very bad about me, but believe me, I never went back and questioned them why. Because it is their duty. They don't know. They don't know what they are saying. It's their capacity. It's not their capacity to think beyond. So it's better to preserve your energy, to move ahead, to go ahead, and not waste your energy to reply to them. I did not reply to her. And after some time, she herself was my fan. And she did not stop there. She met after a few months when she saw that I'm doing great. She tried her best by complaining about me to stop me. But then I was not doing anything wrong. I was swimming, so why they will stop me? Coach did not say anything to me. I mean, that swimming pool coach, that was not my own coach, but on what basis they will stop me? So after a few months, she was so much angry with me that she came to me and she scolded me that I hate parents who did not take care of their child. I'm like, what? She said, अगर तुम्हारे पेरेंट्स ने तुमको तुम्हारा ध्यान रखा होता तो तुमको पोलियो नहीं होता. I said, wait. उनको, मेरे पेरेंट्स को आपको ब्लेम करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Whatever I'm today, because of them, they believed me. What happened? Maybe my destiny, I don't know. That is not in my hand or in my parents' hand. It happened, done and dusted. Now the best part was they believed me. They never said me no. And I realized that in a few years ago, that never said no feeling came to me when my child was doing something and I was like, whoa, wow, you did it so well. And another lady came and she said, scold your son. I'm like, why? She said, lag jata, gir jata to. At that moment, the thought struck to me, what if my mother, my father, my siblings, they would have said no to me? will I be here where I'm today? No. I think mothers are very strong. They can make their child's future. My mother never said no. I then at that time when I was living my son, I think when I became mother, I understood more my mother more, because at each and every step I used to see how mother dealt this situation with me. When I was small girl, or even now, I fell a lot. So as a girl, I used to play, I used to run, I used to fell down. My mother never said संभाल के चलो. नहीं. She always had her paste ready, haldi, pyaz, something, something, iodix. वो हमेशा वो लगाते रहते थे, but she never said no. So I think as a parent, now my heart breaks when I see mothers don't allow their children to jump, to run, to do cycling fast. They are always, no, no, lag jayega, lag jayega. My heart breaks that we are so brave. We should not let our kids in any limitations. We can let them fly. It's just that आकाश है, धरती है, भगवान ने हमको हाथ पैर बुद्धि सब दी है. लेट देम फ्लाई. जो करना चाहते हैं उन्हें करो. वी आर हियर जस्ट टू मेक श्योर दैट दे आर given good food, given good environment to study, given good environment to play. We are not here to mold them in our own thoughts. Let them flourish the way they are. So, as a mother on this Women's Day, I think we should be celebrating our wisdom, our strengths, our capacity to understand other people's emotions, behaviors. So we should be celebrating that along with this. So that is how, and fortunately, by the grace of God, I have a huge number of medals consisting of gold, silver, and bronze. I have the opportunity to swim, ocean. So it feels happy when you do some extra effort and come back winning that. So I think the key takeaway is believe in you, and your dreams should be so big that wherever you walk, whether in your family, whether in your society, you just inspire people, not by your words, not by telling your story. People, if they know you, they know how much you're achieved or your aura. I think people get inspired without knowing all your details. I think that confidence speak it for itself. So when here in my society, people still, some are there, some of them, they have started workout, some of them started something else, and some are still there to put you down. One uncle in my society, a few years back, he just met me, downstairs. I said namaste because it's my habit to give smile and say namaste. And he said, पता है तुमको ये प्रॉब्लम क्यों हुआ है? मैंने बोला नहीं. बोला तुम्हारे पिछले जन्म का पाप है. You are a swimmer, you are a chartered accountant, you are a mother, you are taking care, but people still try to put you down. So मैंने उनको पहली बार जवाब दिया कि मुझे नहीं पता है पिछला जन्म में क्या किया था मैंने. अगला जन्म में क्या करूंगी मुझे वो भी नहीं पता है, मुझे यही जन्म पता है, इसमें इतना ही पता है कि बहुत हार्डवर्क करो और सामने वाले का दिल ना दुखाओ, ऐसी चीजें ना करो कि सामने वाला हर्ट हो जाए। बस इतना ही है, वो करके मैं चली आई। और इवन आई ड्राइव, जब मैं ड्राइव के लिए इंक्वायरी कर रही थी, nobody was ready to teach me or train me how to drive. One person went on to see कि तुम्हारे लेग में कितना स्ट्रेंथ है, मैं देखूं मैं तुम ड्राइव कर सकती हो कि नहीं। But there are few people who believe you like anything, with whom I learned driving. I told this to my doctor, फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट डॉक्टर, सर मुझे गाड़ी लेनी है पर मुझे कोई सिखाने के लिए तैयार नहीं है। तो he gave me one name, her name was Shraddha. I told her my story कि ऐसा ऐसा, because I had so many bad experiences. Nobody was ready to teach me driving. So she said, "आ जाना." And she had so much of confidence. As a woman, we can change people. She was the one, I am so impressed by her gesture. She was sitting at side seat. She did not had any clue what problem I have. She said, sit down on driver's seat. And within 12 days, I am a good driver now. I just took 12 days training from her. So, women have that power. She had that power that you can do it. So I think as a woman, we have the capacity to give the chance to others, inspire them at every hook and corner, to support the society, to support our children, to make them the best person in them. So this is it. I'm working, and when people say, how can you manage so much? I'm like, I also have, initially I used to say that our PM, beloved PM Modi is not the only one who works 20 hours. There are many people in this society who is working day and night to live their dreams, to contribute in the society. I think we should be giver as a woman, as any person. I think we should be giver. We should not be taker. I had the option of going for government job or taking the advantage of my disability certificate in getting job or doing something. But I did not do that because I believed in myself that I can do it on the basis of my education, on the basis of my capabilities, and not on the basis of that, hey, I am something less, I want something this. And even now in sports, it's very good to see so many children coming in the sports, but my heart sometimes break when I see small kids, age 12 years, 15 years, 18 years, doing sports just to secure their career. I think that is the age where you should aim for best. I think every sports person has that aim, but our society is not that. It is on the journey of coming up. I think that will happen, but till now, whether the coach, whether the sports person, very few I have seen that I want to go to Olympics, I want to go to do something, for my country. Majority of them I have heard that I should be getting, on the basis of the certificate, sports certificate, I would be getting job. So I think we have to change that mindset. And of course, government should also be coming in and securing the future of the kids who are really done well in their education, but at the same time, I think even we are having very good sports, we can study. If we take the example of previous cricketers, they actually studied and they did well in their games too. So I think we can do, and there are many chartered accountants who are really doing good in sports and in their practice. So I think we can, we are having that capacity to live our dreams. And, you know, if you're doing one thing, it becomes very monotonous and we might become bored. So the best way to be healthy, to be relevant, keep learning new things, keep following your hobby. If you did not get chance as a child or before, age is just number. Anytime you can start anything. Just believe yourself. There, when I having my fractures or having health issues in between, MD doctors have told me, or many doctors, not one or two. There are a few doctors who believe me. They are always there for me. I think in my journey, there are this society who believed me, my coaches who believed me, my parents who believed me, and also my doctors who believed me. But they were doctors who said कि अभी भी क्या तुम्हारे पास उतना 18 साल वाला एनर्जी रहेगा क्या? You are old enough now, you should quit. One doctor went on to say that, hey, you should not go to swimming pool. पता है क्या, तुम वहां गिर जाओगी तो you will be paralyzed. I'm like, what? So, you know, it's we have to decide what to take. I mean, good or bad, negative and positive, both are present. It's our choice. We make the choice to take the positive and move on. And in our life, have multiple things where everything gives you spark to move ahead, to do more, to give extra effort. And I think when you do so many things, your capacity to work increases, you are happy. So I think we should be taking care of ourselves first before we take care of the family. And yes, when I am doing all these things, people still now, I heard last week only in my family member, somebody said, उसको तो खाली ऑफिस करना आता है और कुछ नहीं आता है. But I did not get down by that because I know what I'm doing. People sometimes say कि उसके पास तो बहुत टाइम है, वो तो फ्री रहती है, वो कुछ भी कर लेती है. But that is not the thing. You have to balance everything and you are not there to respond them what you're doing. And it's our responsibility to take care of our in-laws, to take care of our parents. So I think God has given a lot of strengths where you can take care of everything. You can take your nurturer, you can take care of your in-laws, you can take care of your parents. And in return, you know what? You will get all the love from them, all the support from them. They will push you to go next level. In 2022, my dad was really very down on the bed. And at one place, he was down. Nobody was there to take care of him. And I had my state championship. If I miss my state championship, I will not be allowed to go to national. I mean, I will miss my national. And I was ready to do that. Because for me, family comes first. First family, then your career, then other things. But you can prioritize depending on the situations. So when you are there for them, so what they said, we can stay for one day. You just leave and go and participate for your state championship. And that was the year when I was state champion. And after a month, I had my national. So in national, I had one gold and one bronze. So that was the time, people are there to help you in society. When they see that you're working, people are there to help you. It's just that you have to work hard. But at the same time, you should not crib that, hey, I'm not going for movie, hey, I'm not watching TV, hey, I'm not sitting downstairs. You have to make choice what you love, what you enjoy more. Whether you love watching TV, or just scrolling your phone, or building some hobby, living that life which encourages you, which gives you strength, which gives you that push, which gives you happiness. So for me, I think I have told my journey. At the end, I will say that we are women, we are not competing with anyone. It's I think International Women's Day celebrations came where in US and in Russia, in I think Europe, they were fighting for their right for voting and for their right to be heard. I think in India we are blessed, in we are in such a dharti, Bharat Mata. हम अपनी कंट्री को भारत माता बुलाते हैं, एंड हमारी देवियां हमारी शक्ति के नाम से जानी जाती, शक्ति है सब कुछ, सभी उन शक्तियों को पूजते हैं. तो आई थिंक वी आर ऑलरेडी सेलिब्रेटेड. वी just need to understand what the capabilities we have. We create our own hindrance in life. We have to take out that hindrance from ourselves and move ahead. And I think we don't know our limits. Sky is the limit, really. Sky is the limit. So I think go ahead, girls. Do well in whatever you do, and just balance everything. You balance your family time, your career, your sports, whatever you love, or your dance, whatever you love. So just go and get it. That's it, I think, from me. You need to unmute, Prabhavati. Yes.
Yes. That was an inspiring journey of yours. We loved it.
Thank you.
Um, yeah. As a formal vote of thanks, can you hear me?
Yeah. Any questions? Anybody has any questions?
Yeah, if
I'm open
anybody
to
has,
questions.
yes, please. You may raise the hand or you may post in the comment box.
Or you just unmute and open the
Yeah, ask it
videos
directly.
and
Yes.
talk. So I think it will be more live talk.
Gupta madam, you can.
Indiresh, it was wonderful to hear you. It was very nice
Thank
to
you.
hear you.
Thank you so much.
It is commendable actually, and I can understand and I can relate that it is not very easy to achieve all this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good, you are able to relate. That is what I said, that each and every one of us are achievers. All of us are doing great in our own field. And I did not get chance to hear the stories of others, so that I can get inspired. I think it's everyone's journey is so inspiring that if we listen to them, it's always that we learn something. We learn something from everyone. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
I would like to connect with you.
Sure,
Will you
sure, please.
share your link? Yeah.
Sure. You
Will
can
you share
take my number from Prabhavati. Please,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes,
Prabhavati,
yes.
ma'am, can you
Gupta
share
madam,
that?
I'll share. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Janvi said to everyone that she is my auntie. And I've
Oh,
never.
there are a few chats.
Yes, chat is
Oh,
there.
oh,
Yeah.
oh. That's very true. Blessed are the families where each family member supports each other, and whether we rise or fall, we stand together. So true, so true. But I would like to add one more thing to this, that when you dream something, I think at that time nobody believes you, because it is not anybody's fault. It's uh, like that is how we are conditioned. So it's the one step, taking the one step. Once you take that step, I think everyone is so supportive. Everyone is supportive. So I think that is the blessing. And I think that can happen in every family. When I talk to families, I see the gaps, where the gaps. And it's conditioning are so deep that still it will take some time to come out of this. And I think uh, we will be the, you know, in some times it will be the best place in the world to be, all the supports. So I agree. Mm, ah,
There's an appreciation for you.
oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
So nice.
Yes, I am. I love to make friends. I am a friend. Yes, thank you.
Let me check if there is any comment on YouTube.
Who
Chandrakant.
is this P? I'm not
Yeah,
actually
there's one
sure.
message on
Oh.
YouTube. Chandrakant Dakade, wow, great. I'm proud of you as your teacher on
He
YouTube.
he
Chandrakant,
said, oh,
on YouTube.
thank you, sir. He was the only, sir, you are the only one, apart from my brother, who gave me literally, I'm telling this very proudly, and I share to everyone, because that one yes, when nobody believes you, sometimes one yes gives you boost. He just, tapped here, you can do it. So thank you, Darkness, sir.
Diksha shared thank you to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Puran Bhai.
Thank you.
Is there any other questions? Anybody wants to speak? Amravati? Diksha? You can unmute and talk. Well, superb. As being a GMCS friend,
Yes.
I'm
With
really
that, I
proud of
remember
you.
one thing. I
Yeah.
remember one thing, Prabhavati. Do you remember I cried once in GMCs? Do you remember?
Yes.
Yes. Because when I say that people are there to say no, people are there to motivate you in such extent. At that time, I was going through very bad phase of my life. I was told in the hospital, he was not doctor. He said, do you know what is post-polio syndrome? I said, no. He said, जाके search कर लेना. And I searched that. I never search any health issues. I say I'm very ignorant about my body, because body is very complex. You cannot know. So when he said that go and search and it will eat you. So I searched, and before RGMCS, I was like, my life is done. In 10 years, in 4 5 years, I will be on bed. I will not be able to move, because I researched what is post-polio syndrome, and I was very down. I was, how to share this bad news to your parents? They will not be able to take. So I was not sharing this. So I'm sharing this because I want to say that if you are down, if you're not knowing where to go, I think ask for help.
That's true.
So when I was there was some point, and I was like, inside of me, I was like, though I was very jolly, very happy at that time, but inside I was like, oh, my life is done. But I think asking for help is the key. I went to my doctor in the same hospital. I used to go to Haji Ali. So I think I have very unsung heroes. Some of the professors, some of the doctors, family member, of course, some of the friends, some of the neighbors. They are unsung heroes of my life. I went to his cabin, Dr. Sridhar. He was very senior doctor, and he loved me so much that he gave me liberty to go to his own cabin. And I went there, and there were a panel of doctors sitting, and he called me, yes, you can come. I said, sir, ये क्या है? Post police syndrome क्या होता है? मुझे post police syndrome हो गया है. You know what? When I asked this question, no question is stupid. I think asking question is the key to success. There were, I think, 10, 12 doctors sitting in his cabin. They all laughed. And then they shared their stories that when we were studying, when we were having our education as a medical doctors, कुछ भी हम पढ़ते थे तो ऐसा लगता था हमको तो, अरे बाप रे, हमको तो यही बीमारी है. So when they all laughed at me, they made me so comfortable. They explained me कि ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. And see, here I am today. In 2006, when I cried, I still remember I cried for no reason, because inside I was down. I thought I will be done. Hi, Jaya.
Hi.
So whenever we are in need of help, just go and ask for help. It's better to ask for help and move on.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need somebody to support you. Otherwise, alone you cannot go anywhere.
Yes, together, here it is said, ma'am said, right?
Yeah.
Together, we
Means-
all stand together.
Well, Jaya, would you like to add something to this?
No, I'll give vote of thanks.
We'll wind up now. What would you like to add? It is Ben is your friend as well, right?
Yeah, we are library friends.
Yes, yes.
Okay, we'll wind up. Jay, you can extend the formal vote of thanks to her. And
Yeah.
From my side, it was a very beautiful session. And I thank to the Global Learning Club team, speaker, and everyone, all audiences, beautiful audiences. I hope others will also join after some time, maybe because of their other program, they could not have attended this.
Yeah.
So now, Jaya, you can proceed.
Yeah. Thank you. First of all, thanks audience for joining us, and thank you Indresh for sparing your time with us. And we are thrilled to hear your experiences in your life. It's very inspiring and motivating. And you have proved that we can achieve anything if we believe in ourselves and have a strong determination. So it's very beautiful session today, and we wish you all the best for your bright future. And thank you all. I will on we have Puran Bhai and Prabhavati Ben. Thank you so much, Amravati, and thank you all. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was
Happy
an honor.
International Day. Happy International Women's Day to all.
Happy International Women's Day. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Yeah, thank you.